Hello everybody, here is a little video about how to set up your mouthpiece on your Clarineo, especially useful when you take your Clarineo home. When you've put your Clarineo away, it should look like this. We should have the cap on the top of the mouthpiece, and that is clipped on to the bottom there by this piece, and the ligature should be pointing downwards like that, holding the reed. I'm going to take the reed off and then I'm going to put it back on again. The first piece to take off is the cap. This may be black and silver like mine, or it may be coloured. It has a clip at the bottom. You pull the clip away and just take it off. Okay, that just clips on and clips off. At the bottom of the mouthpiece there is another piece here which just pulls off. That piece. You need that piece on when you put the cap on. You don't need it when you're playing. We now have three pieces which go together. We have the reed itself, the mouthpiece and a ligature. A ligature is something that holds the reed onto the mouthpiece. The ligature is locked on when that lever is down. So if I lift the lever, I can release the ligature and the reed will come off the mouthpiece. The reed itself, the top of the reed, you can see through it, is very fine and very easily broken. Try not to touch it. To play the Clarineo, it is better if the reed is moistened. So you moisten it by putting it in your mouth. If you want to moisten the back of the reed all the way down, that's okay. That will help it stick nicely to the mouthpiece. The reed has a curved side and a flat side. The flat side needs to go against the flat piece of the mouthpiece. We had somebody last week who tried to put everything on with the curved side and the reed itself split right down the middle. That's not good. When you place the reed on the mouthpiece flat edge together, the top of the reed needs to be very close to the top of the mouthpiece. If you put the reed too low, you won't make a sound. If you put the reed too high, so that you can see it round the other side, it won't make a sound either. So we need to get that at the right height. When it's at the right height, you can just about see the reed looking from that side, and you can just about see the top of the mouthpiece looking from that side. When you've got the reed in about the right place, you hold it carefully with your thumb, and then you can put your ligature over the top. The ligature has an end which is slightly wider than the other. So does the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is not a cylinder, it gets wider at the bottom. So the ligature needs to go on the same way as the shape of the mouthpiece. And this part of the ligature, the solid part, goes where the reed is. Then you carefully push the ligature down so it's near the bottom of the mouthpiece, and you should just be able to click the ligature into place. If you've done it right, you can make a noise.